Hello everybody and welcome back in. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. For today's video we are diving back into Stellaris with our sort of I guess diving back in campaign. I mean it's been a while since I played this game, so uh in our last video last week we took a look at all the new stuff that got added into Infernals. I say all of it as if like we actually played through the whole thing, but I really just showcased what the Empire building system looked like for the Infernals DLC. So if you guys want to see that, check out the video that came out before this one on Stellaris. But with that, we are continuing our Terran Federation campaign today. And my hope is we can at least establish our little corner of the galaxy before the end of the video. You know, at least a solid front moving forward. So for people who weren't here in the last video, this is our empire, Terran Federation. We have an ethics egalitarian light with strong militarist. We have citizen service as a civic, and then we have sovereign guardianship as a civic. This is my first time using sovereign guardianship, and the reason why is that I'm kind of playing this a little bit more like a strong defensive campaign, where we kind of take advantage of empires making mistakes. That's sort of my thinking behind this, instead of outright conquering. And we focus on being a little bit more, I wouldn't say isolationist, but definitely less conquering the galaxy and more of just being the guy with the biggest stick in the galaxy. It's kind of my hope for the campaign. So, that being said, let's go ahead and move forward in time. And our assigned ships are still investigating the system here, which is good. I'm also going to treat this more of like a role-playing thing. We are playing on cadet difficulty, so it's not like we have any issues here. Vaguely defined shapes swirl the currents of Bernard Star 3's vast oceans. Okay, we'll come back to that. Yeah, we'll just let our boys survey. We'll take a system or two once they're ready. Get this construction ship into place over there. And I really should look at our fleets real quick. Again, going for my sort of one-size-fits-all kind of military. So... I feel like what we could do is make our corvettes just a little bit... We'll wait till we get like boosters or something for our corvettes. I feel like it would be wiser to give them more alloys than shielding, because we need that power for any sort of components that we're going to add. Class corvette. Have an interceptor. Yeah, let's do this instead. The it's young class corvette. That there, save that. Take off auto-generated designs. And then get a screener one. Turn that into picket ship. Kind of don't like this new system that they have for it. I think the older design system was a lot more efficient. But that's just me. And then we have our defensive platforms, which I should probably adjust here. There we go. That's kind of what I want. The lights, the LS Akron. Save that up, delete the auto, and then build out more defensives. Alright, we're just doing this the old-fashioned way. ED. Actually, I should probably just... Yeah, that's fine. ED heart, that'll work. What we want is point defenses. And missile defenses on the back here with flank batteries in the front. And get all this set up there. That. Defense is set up. Then we'll have our medium stations. Lasers on one side and ballistics on the other. MS Hawk, that'll work. And we'll have our larges. Kind of just filling all this up here. I know it can be boring for some people, but it's kind of just a necessary part of building up stuff. Guam. HS Guam. Class. And then we were on to our hangars specifically, which this one's kind of easy. And I think what I want to do is actually switch out one of these guys for a picket defense hangar station. Because I am thinking that I want more defense platforms, or defense platforms for my in-between systems. I think that's what I'm wanting in all this. Crutchley. The HPS. Hangar picket station. There we go. Alright. And that's all the ship designs we can get right now, so that's good. Let's go ahead and zoom back in here to check out our local star group. Upgrade our fleets while we have them. And let's check out our planet real quick and just see what we can be doing here. So I should have enough credits now to get rid of all this stuff. We'll start with the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, then Industrial Wasteland, and then we'll focus on the sprawling slums. After that, let's get... let's go ahead and get a medical center going, as well as we gotta wait for minerals. So once the medical center is built, we'll build out commercial districts, and then we'll build out...
refitted.
Alright, we already have a hollow there, so that's good. Yeah, so we'll build out commercial districts. I'll probably move... I don't know. I'll figure out another spot for that, but over here we need to start building up our research labs and everything. And then we can move research labs into a designated planet later. If an opportunity is done, chart the stars. Yep, I need surveying done real quick. System is not fully surveyed. That's fine. That system is also not fully surveyed. That's annoying. But whatever. Let's go ahead and start checking out.
Cleared.
Start getting our... Expand those guys. Start getting our fleets built up proper. Wait till we have a little bit more alloys. I want to build up a little bit more before I start diving headlong into Navy. We need to establish, at the very least, choke points here, here, and wherever else other hyperlanes. This might connect out, so we have to establish a third one here. But yeah, science division, let's go. Get another scientist out, which will help us with our surveying. Let's go ahead and do that.
Blocker cleared.
Get that science ship going.
Recon pass completed.
Excellent. Alpha Centauri has been surveyed, so let's go ahead and start building up there. I have enough influence to claim at least 2 systems right now. Continue surveying. They can... Experience gain, yeah, we'll do that.
New sit rep.
The World Survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative. Let's go. Guys still surveying there. And this one is, we'll get our youngest scientist out of the bat.
Field engineers have cleared a blocker.
And I think what we'll do is have this scientist...
Construction complete.
Alright, let's pause stuff here really quick. Okay, that survey has been complete. System has been surveyed. Let's go ahead and build up an outpost there. And this guy can go ahead and build in that system. Let's go ahead and get Earth building up onto commercial zones. And yes, because we're producing enough food, I'm not worried about that. We just have to focus on keeping our economy balanced. There's a habitable planet over here. Alpine world, that's not bad. And let's see here. Looks this time a peculiar orbit around its red dwarf star, renders the planet tidally locked and potentially worthy of further investigation. I think what we'll do is that we'll have this scientist go out and research projects here. While others do surveying. You're leveled up, fertility preacher. That's not a bad idea right now. Come on, humans, you gotta populate faster. We need to spread across the galaxy.
System reconnaissance completed.
Yee.
Construction complete.
There's another planet over here. Sirius 3, okay. It's a nice sized planet, and it's continental, so that'll be easy to settle. We've got a decent amount of planets in our little startup here, guys. That mining facility there. Alright. Trade focus. That's a her. Defensive. I like Trickster better. Alright, Proxima Centauri B. For as long as humans have been able to look to the stars for new homes, Proxima Centauri B has been a naive dream, a place we would look to with optimism, a new home. Sadly, as our telescopes got better, we realized that the planet would probably be tidally locked, frozen hellscape. BA tidally locked. A theory which we have now confirmed today. There's hope, however. This world has all the building blocks necessary for a habitable planet. It might just need a slight push. Thank you for inspiring us in Proxima Centauri. Alright, that gave us a tradition boost, so let's go. Polytechnic education. Let's go. Alright, so that's building up there. Still building there. Excellent. And let's see here. I should probably build another construction ship. Save those alloys for the outpost that we're building. There's another planet
Construction
over here.
complete.
It's straight up ice world.
Construction complete.
Alright, so let's send this guy over here. Build an outpost there for now.
New sit rep.
So this is still surveying. We're not going to be able to build there quite yet. But let's go ahead and send our construction ship over. Should be nice. And our scientists. I think we'll switch them to investigate, excavate, and research social special projects. Send that out over there. Let's just research over here. These vine shapes swirl in the currents of the oceans of this planet. Well, hello, this is another continental. Let's go. Size 22? Jeez. Alright. One of these worlds is definitely going to make a good science world. That's for sure. I'm half tempted to make Alpha Centauri the one. Because we can't really be a agro world. So. It's kind of unfortunate. But we can definitely turn this into a science planet. Tech world, whatever we want to call it. Keep advancing time. Let's go ahead and check out. Earth is still building, but I think what we can do is build up a hydroponic. Actually, I feel like what we can do is build an alloy foundry next, because I'm going to need more alloys here relatively soon. Slowly but surely, moving forward. There you go. Now they're fast traveling to that. It's still surveying. How many planets are in this thing? It's a decent amount. That might be the last one. Nope, it's not. It's still got a bit ways of surveying to go. That's fine, though. Okay, Misty Shores. Our science officer reports that large, flexible, geometric grids made up of some plastic polymer, clearly artificial in nature, have been placed in the seas of Narsar 3. Visible from orbit, they seem to serve no purpose other than possibly an aesthetic one. Fascinating. That's weird. But we got aesthetic wonders, so that's nice. And she got promoted. Let's go ahead and resilience. And the research speed. Oh, the discovery chance. Carefree, I think. Because she is more of a researcher for us than a surveyor. Alright, I think what we'll do is just have her do all that, while the rest is focused solely on surveying. Grand Archive. Our scientists believe our latest acquisition, Polymer Waterweave, would be worthy of putting on public display in the context of a Grand Archive. Beginning this venture will require some initial investment, but its potential cultural and scientific returns could be priceless. We have the extra crits right now, so I think we should pursue the endeavor.
New sitrep.
So we'll wait for that technology to come up. Archaeologist as well. Get that going.
Anomaly found.
Level up, we'll pick Romer, I think. And we got another system under our belt, guys. Let's go ahead and start building it up. Getting close. We're not doing bad on trade. It's my economy.
Recon
overall.
pass completed.
Workers are all kind of filled up. Civilians are needing jobs. All jobs 0. We're building some stuff. Probably another alloy foundry would not be a bad idea. We'll build that next.
Recon pass completed.
There we go. Still need 10 more influence to take Sirius as our own. Ooh, this is a big system here. Hopefully there's a lot of mineral resources on this system. That'd be nice. Yeah, we're gonna establish a choke point there. We'll have to survey this area out a little bit more to see where the choke points are, but definitely a choke point here.
Anomaly found.
There, potentially there, and if there's another one over here, then we'll hit it there as well.
Anomaly found.
Terraforming candidate where? Supported life in a distant past.
Recon pass completed.
Frozen water would theoretically be possible.
Anomaly found.
It's the size of 24, so that's solid. So we get 2 planets in the system. That's nice.
System reconnaissance completed.
I think I did potentially bump up the worlds
Construction
on this.
complete.
I can't remember 100% right now, but it wasn't by much. It was just like by 0.25. Alright, so let's go ahead and claim Sirius. And then Faith and Science, let's go. Straightforward branch is taken care of. And I think now what we could probably start doing is focusing on colonization. So let's go ahead and colonize Centauri 3.
System reconnaissance completed.
Centauri Prime.
Construction
that for now.
complete.
We can rename this stuff later. Just kind of focusing on trying to get this stuff established. We have Sirius. Let's go ahead and build up that.
Anomaly found.
Very hard. Okay, we'll come back to that one. No, unemployment is a problem. I'm working on it. If monolith. This planet is uninhabitable and indeed is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotophs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed there by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. These monoliths, flowing lines, definitely chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Well, image for the archives, guys. Let's go. That'll help with stuff. Let's keep going here. Go ahead and move this dude there for construction. And let's check back on Earth. Let's go ahead and build out we can go ahead and get administrative offices done next, and then we can use all of these archives for research labs, and that'll help boost our technology for the moment while we focus on building up stuff. Because I should be... Yep, I'm building a colony ship here.
Construction complete.
Excellent. And send this dude over there then. And there's a colony ship. Already heading over. Let's go. Get a good angle on this there. Flyby of Saturn.
System reconnaissance completed.
Excellent. Here we go. And they'll be landing soon. More housing. Probably can build up. I have the minerals for it, so we can probably build up.
System reconnaissance completed.
A city on
Recon
that.
pass completed.
We can probably go ahead and colonize
Our
this world
pioneers
as well.
have made planetfall.
Here we go. First human colony. Our colony has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the continents of Alpha Centauri Prime. This temperate forest area will provide shelter and easy access to raw minerals. The ship has been converted into a reassembled ship shelter to serve as headquarters, and its reactor core removed to act as the colony's temporary power source. Tents filled with construction materials alongside prefab shelters have sprung up around the ship's hull as colonists disembark, marking the first human city on an alien world. Strengthened vigilance will secure our future, as our homeworld quality will shape. As on our homeworld, the quality will shape this colony. Militaristic. Let's go. Militarism promoted. Duh. Yeah, definitely going to be a science world since I don't really have the districts for. Let's take another look. Yeah, I'm only a size 12. I have no agriculture available, really no energy districts available, some mining. So we'll just devote everything to building this planet up. City districts and get some science going. Alright, time to keep up all of this. For talent, carefree, geologist, we'll do that. And then we have a black hole over here.
Anomaly found.
Of course, the habitability is 0. Alright. Love how, like, the more I go in, it's just pure white. Sorry for anyone's eyes on that. UNS, James Cook has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed dark matter of the black hole system. It seemingly defines several natural laws, and we could potentially revolutionize the sciences. We cannot extract the resource yet, but we could establish control over the system for the future exploitation. We are sure to find more of these types of resources as we continue to explore the galaxy, each with unique properties and applications. Potentially useful. Let's go ahead and claim this system out next. And advance time. This is an actual agricultural archaeology center. What is going on here? Our scans of the U-ray system show that the asteroid belt is of an unusual variety. Instead of standard mixed rocks, ice, and space rubble that usually make up such formations, it seems to be the remains of a number of large artificial habitats. These must have been destroyed with incredible violence sometime in the last few millennia. Untold secrets may be contained within the resulting debris field, but it is so extensive that charting it out could take some time. Yep. Gotta go to town on that.
Recon pass completed.
All right. City district is all built out. What I want to do is replace this
Science
agricultural
Division
district
report
with
success.
a mining one. We'll consider that all evened out. Let me powered exoskeletons. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get to artificial workforce. And then we can start building robot pops, which will help us move forward on everything.
Anomaly found.
Okay. Alright, so that's... we don't need a choke point over there. So we can have a choke point here, and a choke point, like, here, potentially. But we'll survey out a little bit more. Because I only have 3 available at the moment.
Recon
Could technically
pass
have 4 with
completed.
some edicts, but I'm not going that far quite yet. So we'll just let our guys keep surveying and seeing what's up. We haven't even met another civilization yet, so not overly worried about it. You need to be mining, and you cannot claim quite yet. That's fine. What we can do, however, is start colonizing this world.
System reconnaissance completed.
Star Prime.
Recon
back
pass
on.
completed.
Natural wormhole. Okay. We detected what appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Unaria system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole that our scientists speculate may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in the galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessel foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. If it could be somehow stabilized. Yeah.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne lifeform.
There's alien ships humming through the ether have reached Earth in many ways, ending the first chapter of the Terran Federation's bid for a stellar empire. Prepare to confront potential threats. Just need to assign an envoy to it. Is this guy pulling back? Yeah, he's pulling back. Okay. Go ahead and survey these two systems then. Survey that out. Because if this is a dead end, then I don't even need to put another starbase there. Okay, let's see. To boldly go, survey speed. Let's go. That's what we need. Increase in our survey speed. There's another planet here. It's Alpine, alright. Hostile fleets. Oh no, that's not hostile. Those are the amoebas. Go ahead and get our envoy onto it. Okay. And they're pulling back. That's fine. Can we? Yes, we can build an outpost there. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and send this guy down here and claim that out. Yeah, I think this is a dead end here. So that means potentially I can set up a choke point right here and then all these systems are ours. Which would be really nice, actually. Let's go ahead and start building up. I don't have enough minerals for that quite yet. I might as well just start settling Sirius right now. Get that going. Hyper ecosystem. Ooh, this will be our agro world, actually. Colonize that. We already know what we're doing with that. Agro world, let's go.
Anomaly found.
Level up our leader here. I think principal would be solid. Line up another colony ship. And honestly, with this guy, let's go ahead and get another colony ship going. Figure out the auto designation later. Alright, envoy. Still working to confirm the hypothesis that they regularly designated as murmurs. Suspect living organisms. Well, it seems to be made up of a cluster of random stardust. It is demonstrating able to propel itself across the void and shows basic signs of independent agency. We had something like this in our own system recently. I don't know what news came out from that, but I knew there was like a comet or something flying through our system, and scientists were like, this is irregular movement. So I wonder what came about from that. I'll have to look that up later. Our researchers are perplexed by the phenomenon and are working hard to verify our readings. You must be missing something. Yep, you are missing something. Indeed. Keep advancing up. Station is still setting up, which is solid. Why are you not building? You should be building. Alright, let us get some research labs built out.
Recon pass completed.
Yes. I feel like music
Our
needs to be turned
pioneers
down
have made planetfall.
just a bit. That was getting loud on my end. I don't know if that blocked anything on your guys's. But anyways, upgrade our
A new
guys
world
out.
has been secured for our colonists.
Utility preacher. Yeah, we'll continue trade focus, honestly. And I have enough alloys to finish rebuilding our fleet here, so let's go ahead and do that. Give ourselves a little bit more power to face stuff, potentially. There's another habitable world over here. It's a desert one. Upon entering the system, our sensors picked up strange readings. This must at first, as qualified asteroids, these changes discovered that all these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space. Even at great distance, observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised. Let's view from afar, keep at it. And this guy's still figuring it out over here. Can't build an outpost quite yet. But I can upgrade this guy. Fleet organizer. Defense engineer. Yes. And we get our third colony ship going out to Sirius, which is
System
good.
reconnaissance completed.
Excellent. Have another leader to level up. I feel like Romer would be best. We'll do that. And we have another
Construction
sighting.
complete.
I have no more envoys to send, so we'll have to wait on that. Oh, look, it's the freaking void worms. Love it. I hate these guys. And build that outpost out. Honestly, just keep surveying. Same with you. Let's keep doing that. Alrighty. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more science built
Our
out.
pioneers have made planetfall. Construction complete.
And Alpha Centauri has been successfully colonized. So let's go ahead and get the basics on this. We'll go ahead and buy some minerals to do this. First things first, we are going to need a stronghold with a medical center. That'll set things up for the colony as far as
System
just
reconnaissance
basic
completed.
living and defense
Anomaly
goes.
found.
Alright, anomaly research. Memories. Investigation into the peculiar cluster of debris in space that's previously dubbed Mermies has yielded surprising results. It is a particular cloud. It is a particle cloud bristling with a power charge unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive action, let alone movements with purpose. And yet it does. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relay video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Let us watch, but do not interfere with it.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Okay. Sure thing. And we just can't get into that system yet. That's fine. It'll be a bit before we need to take that, so I'm not worried about it. Excellent. We claim this system, build it out. Build it out. And these guys can now work on the void worms, because I hate void worms so much. I should probably build out another construction ship at this point, to be honest. And our Corvette fleet is slowly building up. Faction founded. A new faction has recently gained traction in the eternal political landscape of the Terran Federation. They call themselves the Operation Battlecry. The members have pushed hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. Of course they have. But we're a defensive union. We're not here to conquer the galaxy. We're here to defend our own species. So, see how that works out. Dope soundtrack there. Some of this DLC music is really, really solid. Paradoxy, good job.
Anomaly found.
Colonizing planet still. Okay, here we are with contact. The entities encountered by our fleets some time ago. I got too many notifications. Hold on here. The entities encountered by our fleets some time ago are spaceborne forms of life, quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following a technician's gross misreading of the initial sensor output. The creature is in fact larger than the average human Corvette. The creature displays aggressive behavior towards human ships, but further study may be warranted. Fascinating creatures, issue special
Permanent
projects.
communications have been established with an alien empire.
And we should probably do that. Space Amoeba, research that so they don't attack us, because I don't want to be attacking them. And then science ship gone missing. Alright, contact has been lost with our science ship while investigating a strange asteroid in Mozendel. We are detecting weak emergency signals from their last known location and should be investigated further to recover the missing vessel. Fleet power of 1,000 fleet power in orbit. Yeah, I can't capture whatever this is, but I can send my fleet over once it's built. So it should have 1,000 fleet power once it's done being built. Head of research needs to be replaced. We'll replace it with him for now. And, where else we at on this? Sirius is being colonized. I think it would be wise to upgrade this to a starport. For the time being. And honestly, same thing with Bernard Star. We'll upgrade that. Because we'll get more bases, star bases, as we keep researching, but I feel like now we're running into actual problems we need a bigger fleet power for. So, which means more fleet power, which means more ships, which means more star bases to keep those ships upkeep down. So, just where we are at right now. Alright, advanced time. Office and Star Array is still building up, so that's fine. I could get a hydroponics here, to be honest. Just as a food source for these guys. Do that. Right, where are we at on this? A routine ecological study of our colonies on Alpha Centauri Prime have stumbled upon a strange fungal life form. The science team reports that the surface of the mycelium is shimmering and colorful, but what was most interesting to them was the fact that separate clusters were seemingly communicating with one another whenever something occurred within a wide radius. Furthermore, the biology of the organism appears to be clearly alien to the ecosystem of the colony. Puzzled, the local science team has requested specialized support, as we might be dealing with a sentient species. Dispose of them. We'll take a closer look. Right, I still need to finish this up here. Data link uplinks, research station output. Let's go. Alright, so that opens up an ascension perk for us, which I think what we're going to do first is technological ascendancy. Research options plus 50%. Yes. I think what we're going to do also is potentially get more officials out. We can get one more. Who's our youngest official? 35, 34. We have a 30. Yeah, we'll get her out. Not enough unity, but it's okay. We just gotta wait an in-game month for that. We'll have her. There we go. Ba-boom. There you go. Spores have ears. We have concerning reports coming from Alpha Centauri Prime. Upon further examination, it seems that the alien fungus we found is emitting a signal towards a location in the galaxy that we are unable to pinpoint so far. Telemetry and security analysis indicate that it is completely possible for the mycelium to be some kind of advanced spying organism. However, it is worth noting that this organism is old. There is a fair chance that whoever engineered the spying mushrooms is not around anymore. But if they are, it might be best not to poke the sleeping predator. It's too risky to destroy him. We need to know more. Send it out. Figure it out, boys. What's going on down there? I need to see how much fleet power we're going to have. Yeah, definitely up that. So we can split the fleet apart
Recon
later.
pass completed.
And that'll be how we get our second fleet. Because we need enough to get these guys out. What is up with this? Sensors indicate a presence in the system that is sending rudimentary signals across the galaxy. These same patterns have been registered on long-range scanners originating from parts unknown, though it is not clear whether these signals are internal in nature. It warrants further investigation. Find out more. Find out more. No one listening. Careful analysis of the mycelium and the signals show that it was likely part of a network of smaller organisms, possibly spanning across the galaxy as a whole and maybe beyond. While we do not know much, we discovered that as part of the network, this mycelium is also receiving signals from other places. Considering several factors, including the volume of data transferred, we do not think the network is still in use. The fact that it is still partially active indicates it is probably just dormant and not destroyed. What can we learn from it? Sphere, whatever. And this is still building up, so it's fine. Alright guys, continue here. We're about to settle that. Sirius looks like it's still colonizing. And Bernard Star is still colonizing.
Construction complete.
That is fine.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, cool. New technology. Let's go. Global energy management. Let's go. And we're still building up that science lab. That's fine. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and I think what I want to do, build up another city district right after that.
We have claimed a new world.
Council agenda ready.
And I think we can go ahead and claim another system there. Same thing with this guy. Where to? Well, let's get those minerals over there, so we'll claim this system next. Get those minerals and get those minerals. But anyways, let's see here. We have archaeologists. I think we'll boost her up. Here up. And we have let's expand the council. Yeah. Expand the council. These guys are still working on that code cracking. And get an archaeologist on that as well. Alright. Advance time, let's do this.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
Yes. It's the freaking void worms again. I hate these things. Our fleet is getting there. I'm not sure we're going to be able to build this up. Yeah, we'll have plenty of time. It's going to be a bit, but we can save our scientists. They're going to be traumatized, though. That's for sure. I think, honestly, just build out the rest of this. By just a little bit more. And then Earth is built up, quote unquote. Still have a lot more work to do, but for right now, our capitals should be fine. And we can focus on
Construction
all the other
complete.
worlds. Contact report with Leviathan. News of giant beings seen in the dark void of space is spreading across the Empire like a plague. There's concerns and optimistic wonder, but mostly brings an existential dread to the populace. Historical documents will record this day as one of tremendous importance. We are but motes of dust. Not sure where that was at, but alright. It's time again. Getting close to the video being done here. But I think we're establishing a good foothold here. Our star bases have been built up. Let's go ahead and get those guys going with anchorages and crew quarters. Ba-boom.
Recon pass completed.
Still got 4 more ships to build. I think what I want to do with Alpha Centauri is maybe not build up a starport specifically, but what we can do is build up some defenses here. So I think what we can do is get 2 light stations and 2 hangar point defenses, or a hangar point defense, at least for right now. Built up, and that'll sort of be like the protection of this system for right now. Alright, means...
We have claimed a new world.
Let's see where we got the signal on this. So we got the signal from here.
Construction complete.
Yeah, that's about where we should be running into other empires now. Space amoebas forever.
Special project complete.
Alright, the space amoebas, the name has stuck as the pronouncement of the proper Xeno taxonomic denominator is too too unwieldy for the average human. Are solitary animals. When left to their own devices, all but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in a impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications that can be found in the regenerative properties of the amoeba's thick hide, or in the flagella's graceful patterns of movement. Retrieves tissue samples. Alright. Hull tissue. We'll go with the flagella are fascinating. Gives our ships a +5 evasion chance. So we want to research the regenerative hull anyway in time, so there's no point in getting that now. So we'll get the bonus for our ships, which are almost done being built. But, yeah. This guy, we can go ahead and claim the black hole there. Because after we're done... What's our situation log? Let's study available. Yeah, let's research the void cloud and figure that out. I'm trying to avoid combat because I don't want to be wasting too much of my ships right now. But we will be attacking here soon. Here we go. Let's go. Let's send our boys over. But I think that will have to wait for the next video, guys. I think we're running out of time for today. But I appreciate all of you for dropping by. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch my little corner of the internet. It blesses me a lot. And I hope to see you all here real soon. I try to get Stellaris out now, like, every Saturday or so. I'll try to be more active after the new year on stuff, hopefully. But for right now, that's sort of my game plan. So stay tuned, guys. If you all are interested on what I'm planning for the new year, make sure to check out my socials, which are going to be down below for you, as well as joining the channel's public Discord if you guys want to stay up to date and potentially chat with me over there. And yeah, I hope we all have a wonderful rest of your day. Praying God keeps it all safe and wise in these crazy times that we're living in. And in the spirit of Christmas, let's all try to do something nice for somebody this weekend. Even something small helps out, guys. But anyways, till next time, I hope God blesses you all abundantly. And I'll see you then. So, peace.